So I went through the everyday mathematics and I was like really impressed that there's so much information that I sort of want to go through it again. So I'm going through the tour again so I can like pinpoint the stuff that I really liked. So using planning my own stuff, it really has like the standards there and it has what the main focuses are for certain standards. Um it really explains different things like has a place for kids that are ready, has a place for people that need extra practice, has a place for English language learners. It literally has so much. So I will keep going. Um Now lesson preparation, it has a thing where you can add what you want to show the kids on the whiteboard, paperwork, computer work, anything like that you want them to do. You can do a warm up, focus, a practice, and then customize. I've never seen this, so I think it's super, super cool. Like, really cool. Um, One of my favorite things of it was like the e-toolkit. You can physically have all your manipulatives on the side for the students to show you what they understand, how they understand it. Like that e-toolkit, I'll click on it, and it literally has every manipulative you can think of on there. I like how it puts out the students and categorizes them. Only thing is like the worksheets that popped up during the tutorial, it was so would I put like what the students got wrong into this everyday mathematics, and then it would calculate it for me to see where these students are categorized because it's a lot of computer operated. I noticed. You need a lot. You're gonna need technology, which technology is becoming a big thing now, so that's probably not a problem. But students are gonna have to do like things on this everyday mathematics so that the data dashboard can really show how these students are categorized. Let's see. Assignments. List all the assignments that you want if they're open for the class to meet. They have this one thing. I'm sort of jumping around because I remember the cool things that I liked. Um, it was like Academy Online, so this is good for like the students that are in middle school and high school right now. I know this is only K through 6, but like the students that are in high school, middle school right now, they are going hybrid in Jamestown, so it's really good for them to like be on track. Right now they're on Schoology, which is sort of the same thing. I haven't really looked at the Schoology thing. Um, let's see what else. Spiral tracker and data dashboard is what I like. I really was impressed with the spiral tracker, but the data dashboard like shows the progress of each student and where they're at, what their problems, like what difficulties they have. Shows problems that they had difficulties on, so you're like aware of what the students are having trouble with. I like how the spiral tracker has warm ups, a focus, a practice, warm up, assessment, games. It really makes the material more like the students are gonna want to learn this material because it really makes it informational. Launch activities. The last thing it showed me was games. I can't really play them because I'm not a member yet or whatever, but it looked like they were very, very informational games. I like how they'll have like, excuse me, the not evaluated, does not meet, meets approaching, um, needs help, things like that. It's gonna categorize these students where they need it, and so you don't have to like suffer on thinking of things for them. So on here it's like this Alexandria person meets the criteria for problems 1 through 2 and practices 1 through 2, and then Brenda doesn't not meet, and it shows what she's struggling with, and that's really important as a teacher to know what they're struggling with. Recommendations report is another thing. It tells you exactly like the standard, that standard of what it needs, what class average they are, what things you can do to help that student. There's so much in this that I was very, very impressed. And then I watched the video that it told me to watch, and this is something that I had no idea about, and I'm really, really sure I'll have this in my classroom for the students and I to work with. Now it's letting me go on the e-toolkit. So like it has facts tables, 3D shapes, 2D shapes, area, volume, array builders, base 10 blocks, base 10 flats, card decks, clock models, counters, dice, dominoes, fact triangles, geoboard, money, place values, thermometer even. This has everything, and you can like choose the grade and what you want to work on, and I think this is an awesome tool. And just only question is that worksheet thing. Like, you get these worksheets from here, I think. And if you do worksheets, do you just put in what the student did, take a picture of it, and it will grade it? That's what a little bit I'm confused about, because how do they know how the student's doing on the worksheet? If you're collecting it, how does the computer know what the student's working on and how they did? It was my only question. But other than that, this site will for sure be in my bookmarks, and I for sure want to get a membership if it doesn't cost a lot, because it's really informational.